And welcome into episode 57, just like that specialty sauce put out by that famous ketchup maker.
It's 57.
Spicy.
Yes.
Buffalo
A1
Wild
is
Wings.
still better.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah, but if you have to put steak, if you have to put A1 on a steak, that's
True.
You've done it wrong.
Steak
Yeah.
just should not. You should not have to put any kind of sauce on the
Do you
steak.
know how long it took me to learn that? I was like, I just got to have the A1. It's like, you are doing steaks wrong.
Yeah.
Especially if you go to a nice steakhouse, it's an insult to the chef.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't put anything on that steak. Unless
You go to a nice steakhouse and you ask for A1, they I think they have permission to slap you.
Yeah.
Yes, with the steak.
Yes.
Take this filet mignon.
I mean, if you're at the Sizzler, it's one thing. If
Yeah.
you're at, Fleming's or whatever,
Village
You
Tavern.
can go to
Village Tavern, yeah.
if you go to Golden Corral, you could just dip it in the chocolate fountain.
Oh, you know what? That's probably happened more times than
Oh,
we know.
sure.
yes.
Oh, I'm sure.
The Golden Corral.
We'll not eat there. But anyway, we're episode 57. We're the Bama Geeks. How you doing?
Hiya.
Hope everything is well. I'm Brock Parker. Of course, with me is Jessica.
That's me.
That's her Spanish name.
Yes.
Jessica. And then we've got Bo Bearden. Well, I'm pointing. I don't know where I'm pointing. They're down there.
Yeah.
Bo Bearden and Mr.
We
Kevin
know where we
Gardner.
are.
Yeah, you know who
Yeah.
we know who you are.
Yeah.
My Spanish name
by,
is
by this
Elbo.
point,
Elbow.
by this point, I think we've got regular followers, and they
Yeah.
probably already know who we are, so it's fine. But if you're new,
Hi.
that's who
Hi.
we are.
Hello. This is me, Jessica.
Jessica. So,
Kevin.
Elbow.
Elbow.
if it's a late night and we get lazy, her name is Yessie.
Ah.
And her mom would probably wail on me for calling her even remotely anything close to Jessie.
Yeah, she didn't like
Ah.
Oh yeah.
that. Too much like a boy's name. No, don't call her that.
She's on Full House.
Have mercy.
So we hope that we hope you're doing really well, and we invite you to join us on social media before we get started. Just look us up at Bama Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube.
I've
Look
been
at-
there, and it's awesome.
Yeah, well. I've been very lazy in posting. I please forget, except for Ghostbusters Day, which we're going to talk about in just a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're on Facebook, if you want to wander open to the land of Zuck, look us up on the Front Porch, Bama Geeks Front Porch. That's our little online community where we share different things. And if you want to, throw $5 a month away, patreon.com/Bama Geeks. We just spent the last 40 minutes or so talking to our members over there and chit-chatting about weather and raising kids and all kinds of fun stuff.
You make it sound so appetizing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you start out with the picture. You want to throw $5 away and hear us talk about the weather?
Exactly. Exactly. What happened is about 5 minutes before we started recording this evening, Birmingham is finally going to get some bad weather in here. It's been a while since we've had some really nasty weather, and all of our weather radios went off about 5 minutes before we started recording.
Pretty much the same time.
Yeah. So anyway, if you hear it go off, just
Could be an added bonus to this episode.
Yeah.
Who knows?
that's your notice that you're listening to somebody from Alabama. So, but yeah, we're gonna talk Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Day happened this past week. We're gonna talk a little bit about Jurassic Park as it's celebrating a milestone, and something I was not aware of. A little bit of drama happening. We normally don't dish on drama, but apparently this one's pretty good, and I have no idea what it's about, but we're gonna find out together.
Oh yeah.
So. We'll go around real quick. Kevin, what you been up to the last couple of weeks, my man?
Well, I forget if I did mention the last time I was on that I was now adventuring in the world of hardscaping. For the front yard and because we have bad weather coming tonight, I've been kind of slow now that I've got the actual outside of the hardscaping feature that I'm building up. I've been kind of slow to get the rest of it done. Mostly because it's just been freaking hot
Yeah.
to do anything. It's been crazy. So today I got all of the landscaping fabric up. But the problem is when you put landscaping fabric up and a storm's coming, it you may get out in the morning and it's all over the yard, right? So all those posts that I put up with my fence, where I had to cut pieces off and cut pieces off and cut pieces off to to make them nice, those are now being used to hold down all of my landscaping fabric. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed that everything works okay with that. But I'm hoping to have that done here, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. Should have it completely done with everything in it. So I'm like, plus wanting the neighborhood a little bit, plus wanting the yard. That's just kind of my MO these days. So yeah, it's just being the the age group that I'm in. I get a lot of pleasure out of mowing the yard, making my yard look good, making my house look good. Then that's pretty much where I get my joy from. So yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Pretty much that.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Jess and I have been talking the last couple of days about some ideas interior wise. Yeah, we're thinking about some things coming up in the near future to do inside the house. It won't take long because the house is about the size of a garden shed, but
True.
And that's okay. That's less work. Less work.
That's right.
Bo, how about you, man? What's been up?
Not a whole lot with me. I mean, the biggest major thing was you retweeted my video of after much help from our loyal listener and friend Shane. He helped me finally get the dream achieved of he got a new thrower built, and finally I now have correlating lighting sounds in my proton pack now. So that's been the big monument. Like, because I got with him, I was like, hey, when I get a spare hour or two, I'll come over and work with you. And it would be like I'd come over for an hour or two, and then it'd be 3 weeks to a month later. This has been an ongoing progress for like 6 months. So, but we finally finished it up. I have an exterior charging port and switch. Like, I ordered an exterior switch. It has a rechargeable battery in it now, and everything's wired up. But now I have all the lights and sounds of the video game and corresponding stuff.
It looks awesome, dude. It looks awesome.
Like I said, I got to change it. My cyclotron lights, they're red, which I mean the de facto color. But since it has the video game sounds and light sequence with it, it's the light, the colors have changed to the video game power up. So if it's I think it's Space Cream, it turns cyclotron light blue, or the Slime Heather green, or the Mason Rider orange. But I have red lenses installed, so you can't even really tell a difference. Yeah. I got to get some clear ones and replace them, but that's one of the cool things. But like, it was neat to be. I mean, I've always enjoyed my proton pack, but it gave me another little extra giddiness back with it, and I can't wait to get it out in a settings. But we hooked it up, and like I said, I got all those, and it has a pre-made has an SD card in it for all the sound files. It has 4 songs on it. It has Ghostbusters, Cleaning Up the Town, or the Ray Parker Jr. Ghostbusters, Clean Up the Town, the Run DMC Ghostbusters, and then On Our Own. So I have those 4 songs pre-programmed into it. But I also have it. It's like I said, it's fun now. I've got an MP3 input, so if I will listen to music,
nice.
So I can now be annoying at conventions. So
now you can play Thunderbusters.
Exactly. That nah. If I played a loop, it'd have to be Bustin'.
Bustin', yeah.
Yes,
no, it's got to yeah.
But now, like, I want to mess with it because I want to get with it because, like I said, all the sounds are SD card. It's AJ's GB Fans Light and Sound Kit, and all the sounds are run on the SD card. So now I'm wondering if I can change out some of the sounds, like to match more the Afterlife sound now, because the Pack Power Up sounds the traditional one, but now I can do the maybe I change that where it has more the trail sound to it.
Yeah, very nice.
But yeah, that's been the biggest thing for me. That and since we talked about last, thanks to watching Guardians 3, we have now gone back and watched the other 2 Guardians movies with Oliver, and he's enjoyed them. I forgot how much I love the second movie. I think the 3, the third was a great ending, but of the 3, I just love the second one. But I think it's just because of our native Michael Rooker. Yondu's so freaking awesome.
He makes everything better.
Yes.
Absolutely.
It's got me. We want to go back and rewatch Days of Thunder.
Oh man, that has been forever since I've seen that.
Yeah.
with my much more appreciation of Michael Rooker now, I need to go back and watch it. I know I'm going to love it even more.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna go watch that now.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We've had my kids here this week, and Friday, I took the week off, and so Friday during lunch, I showed them the 2007, the first Transformers movie.
Oh, nice.
That movie really is slow. It doesn't age well.
Yeah.
That's that because Dave, my son, wanted to see, the new Rise of the Beasts. And he's like, but I don't know any of the characters. Even though, when he was much younger, I've got the entire G1 series on DVD, but he doesn't remember those from when he was a kid. But we haven't gone to see the new one yet, but but he wanted to know the characters, so I showed him that one. I was really surprised just how slow it is. It doesn't, it doesn't hold up well.
Especially the first 30 minutes of the big build up and everything. It does. It's a slow pace.
Did you guys see did you see the popcorn bucket?
Yes.
You see the joke?
Monkey brain. Shielded monkey
Yes,
brain.
we've seen the popcorn bucket.
So I missed out on the Little Mermaid bucket. It was gone because we mentioned this last time.
Mm-hmm.
It was gone off the site by the time we finished recording.
Yeah.
Last time. So now I'm gonna, unless
Second
AMC
hand.
restocks it on their site, I'm gonna have to save up for it and buy it on Evil Bay. But we were sitting in Buffalo Wild Wings last night, and while we were enjoying some wings, I ordered that Optimus Prime popcorn bucket off the AMC site. So that one's coming at least.
Yeah.
Nice.
Shield monkey brain.
Yeah.
So we'll have a Prime to go along with the Ecto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Speaking of,
we'll have the D20 and the Little Mermaid bucket at some point. It's just going to require taking out a loan.
Yeah. I'm very curious now. See, I had really no interest in the Beast Wars Transformers movie until I saw it's technically 1994, predates the original movie, and it's after Bumblebee. So now I'm kind of interested by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say I don't think that I've seen the like Brock said, we haven't seen the newest one, but I haven't even seen the one before it. So I fell off the Transformer movie franchise somewhere, but.
No, so,
But I wouldn't think that being that it's that's going back to the 90s, that you have to see the one previous to this. So
yeah.
it's kind of like the Halloween movies. We're getting a little skewed here.
Is Michael Bay still doing it?
No, I don't think so. Is
Really?
he a producer? I don't know if he's a producer. I don't think he's directing them anymore.
I know the
How many
Bumblebee was the
explosions
first
are
one.
there?
He didn't direct Bumblebee, and I think that was one of the things that made it much better.
Yeah.
Okay. If he's still a producer, it's still got his hands.
He is
in
a producer.
Okay.
Yes,
But
just
he's not a director.
No.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I don't have any problem with Michael Bay. It's just he just has not done a good. It's the same as his whole deal with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It just
Yeah.
there's just certain things that he doesn't do very well, and the first Transformers was really good, but then after that, it was just kind of like he needed to George Lucas it a little bit and just kind of get out of the way. And then
Well,
give it to
wasn't
somebody else.
Spielberg was heavily involved in the first one, right?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's why it was good.
Yeah. It's just
To me,
slow. It's just a lot slower than I remembered it because it's been a while. It's probably been 10 years since I've seen.
I think
Seen
of
this.
those, I like that one and Dark of the Moon. That one was really good. That was one where they went to
With
go to the
Leonard-
moon.
with Leonard Nimoy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Not Rodimus. He was. Yeah.
He was Unicron.
I think
Yeah,
that was
yeah,
the very last
yeah.
one that I saw.
Yeah. Now
think.
that one was good. The second movie's just pure trash.
Yeah.
The second one's terrible. But Bumblebee was good. I really enjoyed
Yeah.
Bumblebee. The one that had Mark Wahlberg.
Transformer.
It's a
Yeah,
wiggle.
yeah.
It's a Transformer.
I did see the one with Mark Wahlberg, so yes, I remember
That one
seeing
was
that one.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Whichever
it was
one
this last one. The
last night.
The last night. Yeah.
Yeah,
something-
that was
something
like a lot going on in that movie, and I didn't.
I
know
haven't
when-
seen it yet. I didn't see that one, but I do want to see this new one, and
Yeah.
we'll have the kids again this upcoming weekend. But we're not going to have time to go see a movie because they're coming
No.
off.
I remember.
a road trip.
Well, I remember when I was, very younger, and the whole thing with Transformers was it was launched to support the toys,
Yep.
to get people to buy the toys. It was just that was just a lot of like Japanese-esque kind of cartoons were all done that way. He-Man, it was all to get you to buy toys, and I you could have swore that at some point they were probably sitting in a boardroom and they said, "Well, sales of Optimus Prime and other Transformers have gone down. Let's have them be beasts now."
Oh yeah,
And then and then they just decided to do that, and then now we've got the beasts.
they did that. And then they trained in the dinosaurs. And
Yes.
Yeah, I never watched Beast Wars, so I'm not familiar with Beast Wars at all. I did see like a couple of episodes, and the CGI in that was so terrible.
It's the early
I
days
couldn't
of
watch it. Yeah, it was so early. I could not watch it. Couldn't
Yep.
stomach it. So, but we'll go see the new movie at some point. We for us coming up, if you're listening to this on Wednesday, tomorrow night we will be going to see the new Flash movie. We're going to see it on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we'll see that, and then Friday night we've got the Foo Fighters.
I look forward to seeing Michael Keaton, and that's about it.
Yeah, you're right.
I think we all are.
I keep hearing rumors of other things. I think I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
I haven't heard any. I'm avoiding everything.
I'm taking
Everything
it with a
I've
grain
heard
of
so
salt.
far has been like that they should be glad that he's in the movie, because it's kind of like he's the anchor and he kind of saves the movie. And
Yeah, the reviews like
so.
from, was it Hong Kong or France or somewhere?
They've had quite a few showings, but
Yeah, none of them have been very favorable.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then some people are getting like different. I heard that some people aren't seeing the same movie.
Yeah,
Like,
there are different cuts. Like somebody said, there's like 3
Mhm.
different endings out there in these preview
Was this
versions.
Clue?
Yeah.
Have
Okay.
any of you guys seen this new Spider-Man movie yet?
No,
I want to, but I haven't.
Yeah.
No.
no, and Ryan Dole,
Yeah.
who is a good friend of ours, worked on this movie. He's worked on a lot of movies, but he worked on this one, and I want to go see it to support him for
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
But we
Yeah.
haven't yet. I don't know when we're going to be able to. The rest of my month is jam packed. Both at
I know
work
there's
and out of-
supposedly a sequence in that movie that like took them like 4 years to create or something.
It's
Wow.
it's something called the Chase Across the Universe or something where
Mhm.
they something like I know like there's an article go around. There's a sequence. Oh well, I don't want to spoil nothing for nobody. I don't because it's not really story spoiler, but it's something cool.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, don't
I'll
spoil
wait.
it.
Yeah, I'll
Bo.
wait on that. But it was a sequence done by somebody that the director saw, and they got that person to do it because of something they did.
It's one of those rare times Bo can spoil something for us.
Well, I read and see stuff. Like it depends on the subject matter. I'll take a few spoilers, but not much.
You read and know things.
Yes,
Sorry.
Elbow knows things.
yes, Ed.
Oh man. Well, we're looking forward to the Flash and everything.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. I don't know when we'll review it. I know we'll eventually get around to it, especially because Keaton's in it. But
Mhm. Yep.
we really hadn't done much the last 2 weeks ourselves. We saw
No,
Yeah.
well, it's just like I said, we've kind of found ourselves like, with a lot kind of going on, and just
Mhm.
hadn't been able to, get. There really hasn't. It seems like it's hit one of those where we've really not had a whole lot going on as far as like the movies and stuff, and then we get
Yeah.
caught in this last week where I mean, even though Brock was off work and the kids were here and whatnot, there were still other things going on. That
Yep.
was time was very limited.
Mhm.
Time was very limited. I barely even saw them at all.
Yeah,
Between
I was on-
me working and
Yeah, I was on vacation for a week, and she's working during the day, and at night, my kids and I, we help out with my church's vacation Bible school. So we were there every night this week before she got off work, so we didn't see her till like 9 o'clock at night.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it always kind of tends to happen whenever that week rolls around. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But we'll have them again one more week in July, and nothing planned that week. So that's my birthday week.
Mhm.
I
You
always
never
come up
know.
for that.
You just never know what may fall into place.
I hope the drum corps show does.
Yeah, we're definitely doing that though. That's yes, we are doing that.
Cool.
But it seems like we're like I said, we're starting Thursday. It's going to be bam, 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 bam. We've got things happening, between Thursday and Sunday, between the
Yeah.
movies, the concerts, possibly going to a Barons game Saturday, and then Father's Day stuff Sunday. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're only going to the Barons game because it's Hawaiian shirt night. And she's got to have one.
Look, we haven't been all year, and I've told you I've always missed Hawaiian shirt night, and now it looks like I'm gonna get to go to Hawaiian shirt night. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin's throwing a new
Yes.
thing to talk about. I have
Oh.
not watched that trailer yet, but I would love to hear your take on it.
You need to. It
Oh
looks
my
cool.
gosh.
I don't have the document pulled up.
You never do.
Papers. We don't need no stinking papers.
Star Wars Outlaws, the video
Yeah.
game.
Oh.
Is that
Oh my gosh.
what I've heard is open world?
It is open world.
Okay. Well,
So
we'll-
basically, okay, I'll say
Yeah,
it.
well,
I'll
y'all
say it.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Well,
save that. We'll get to that.
Okay.
So, okay. Well, that's really what's been up with us. What's gonna be up with us? Not a whole lot. It's I'm sure you probably had more exciting things than we have, and that's okay.
It's middle-aged people here.
That's right.
Yes.
With kids and yeah.
jobs and
Yeah.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, we hope you enjoyed the intro to the podcast. Again, if you want to jump online with social media and say hi to us, reach out at Bama Geeks on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. And we'll go ahead right now and just even ask if you don't mind leaving us a good review, good rating,
5-star.
5-star. We appreciate that on iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get us. Say something nice. We'd appreciate it. If you don't, if you don't want to say anything nice, you keep it to yourself. It's all right. We don't mind. Or you can DM us. It's fine, and let us know just whatever you want to let us know.
Constructive criticism.
Exactly, and we'll love you all the same. It doesn't matter. So,
Mama, you remember Mama used to say, you don't talk about politics and religion and bad things about the Bama Geeks at the table.
That's
There you
right.
go.
That is right. Otherwise, no jacks for you.